Hello dear aviators, welcome to my channel. My name is Cesar and I'm a flight instructor. As you can see, it is sunny and a bright day. But in order to become an airline pilot, we also need to learn how to fly in the dark nights. Here is our topic for this week. How to get a night rating in our licenses. If you guys are ready, let's get started. After we get our private pilot licenses, it only allows us to fly during the daytime in visual meteorological conditions, which is at least 5 kilometers visibility and 1000 feet vertical and 1500 meters horizontal distance from the clouds. Yes, it is true that we need a night rating to get a job in an airline. Besides, every pilot would like to fly without being limited to daytime only. In order to be able to operate an aircraft during the night, pilots are required to complete a training. Minimum requirements for this training are valid EASA PPL license, radio communication license, and at least Class 2 medical certificate. As you can see, if you already have valid private pilot license, you already fulfill all the requirements for night rating. We can extend our privileges by getting a night rating which allows us to fly during a night time. According to syllabus, the training is divided into two parts: practical flight training and theoretical ground training. Theoretical training includes pilot's ground preparation for night flights. When we fly during the night, there are different hazards. During ground lessons, we need to learn the flying techniques, regulations, restrictions, as well as human factors such as illusions and hazards that we may face during the flights. The practical part of the training includes minimum of 5 hours flight time.
According to EASA Part FCL 810, night rating course shall comprise at least 5 hours of flight time in the appropriate aircraft category at night, including minimum 3 hours of dual instruction, which includes at least 1 hour of dual cross-country flight of at least 50 kilometers or 27 nautical miles, and 5 solo takeoffs and landings.
For the first flight, we practice the maneuvers we already learned at the private pilot license training, like stalls, steep turns, slow flight, unusual attitudes. Then we practice takeoff and landing. During the night, the outside view is different, so a pilot is required to get used to these night environments. For the second flight, we fly in navigation, which is 50 kilometers cross country. After the student is ready for solo, the instructor releases the student for the solo and third flights. The solo flight can be flown before navigation flight as well, depending on the school, student performance and the conditions. These 3 flights should meet 5 hours requirement of EASA for night rating. For the night training, not only the aircraft but also the airport must be certified for the night operations, which means they must have light systems. There is mnemonics that we use to remember. Tomato flames for VFR operations plus flaps for night operations.
Here is the equipment list we need for all kind of VFR flights. Tomato flames, altimeter, tachometer, oil temperature gauge, manifold pressure gauge, airspeed indicator, temperature gauge, oil pressure gauge, fuel indicators, landing gear position indicator, anti-collision light, magnetic compass, emergency location transmitter, and seat belts. For the night operations, we have flaps, fuses, landing lights, anti-collision lights, position lights, and source of power. Inside the control zone or air traffic zone, the visibility must be at least 5 kilometers. Cloud ceiling must be at least 2,300 feet above ground level, and minimum flight must be at least 1,300 feet above ground level. In the circuits inside the aerodrome, visibility must be at least 5 kilometers. The cloud ceiling must be at least 2,000 feet above ground level. Minimum flight must be at least 1,000 feet above ground level. For the en route flight, visibility must be at least 8 kilometers. Cloud ceiling must be at least 3,000 feet above ground level, and minimum flight must be at least 2,000 feet above ground level.
After all the training is completed, the Civil Aviation Authority issues a new private pilot license with a night rating on it. There is no theoretical exam or practical skill test after completing night training. Night rating is for a lifetime, it doesn't have periods of validity. But other ratings like single engine piston, multi-engine piston must remain valid. Night flight is challenging, and to be honest with you, it is harder than day flights because we have less visibility and outside is almost completely dark. It requires proficiency and good preparation. Personally, I would prefer night flights because most of the time the air is so stable, we don't expect thermal turbulences. There are not many people flying at the same time, so the radio is quiet, and seeing the city lights is breathtaking. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video and our topic. Please share your ideas below for the night rating, and next week I will explain you ATPL. Hope to see you in the air.